envisioned to be an employee. I've never envisioned myself waking up and going to work. So this thing of being wealthy, rich, or being a hustler comes from way back. It didn't only start yesterday. What happened to me wasn't luck. I've always deserved to be successful. I've always thought like an entrepreneur, you know, even though I didn't have an opportunity, I didn't have a plan as to how am I gonna do it, but I fucking knew that one day I'm gonna make it. I just didn't know how. So I deserve to be successful, as a matter of fact. Sharp. Yes, my plan was to steal money. Even I'm not even going to lie and say, imagine me saying, no, I wanted to be an accountant so I can make sure that the funds from provincial government to national will move safely and securely. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I was going in there to steal money. That was my mission, to become an accountant. But problem is, I'm about to explain what the problem was. I needed to qualify first in order to go to the municipality. So my plan wasn't to go look for a job. I've always envisioned myself bigger than life. I've always envisioned myself bigger than anything you can think of. That is why today, because I've always thought out of the box. If you think inside the box, tomorrow, Onamela takes. Unfortunately, it's life. Hang in there, my friend. Sharp. 2013, went to school, campus, the whole year, blah, blah, blah. Nothing much happened. I dropped my first album, music-wise. Nobody gave a shit. Nobody gave a damn. That is okay. What happened else in 2013? Nothing much happened. Came final year. I wrote my exams. I failed everything, as everyone knows. It's not a secret. And after I told my parents that I failed because I basically didn't want this course. I wanted to be an economist. I wanted the economics course. So I failed. I failed because of that. I went sharp. 2014. I switched to economics. Now, that's where the real hustle started. So 2014, I started taking music more serious. So what happened in 2014 was I also dropped another album. And then after that, so I've realized something about people, right? People only care about you when you have something going on. So I used to drop music, but nobody gave a damn. And I used to ask myself, well, what's wrong with me? Why can't people fuck with my music? Like, I didn't understand at that time. Sharp. So after that, there was remember, I'm in 2014 now. I'm still gonna go back to 2013 and conclude on the relationship that I was at. So I'm going back and forth while I'm moving. Ne? Sharp. 2014, what happened was I came across this thing on Facebook called auto likes. So how auto likes works is this. So basically, you are signing up your account to a group of hackers who are going to use your account to like other people's posts automatically without you knowing, right? And I've also noticed that so it was like you are selling your soul to this devil for fame, for desperation, for whatever. So I sat down and I said, you know what? I need to go for this method. So I signed up for this auto likes thing. My account started liking, that was 2014. My account started liking people's pictures, you know, Indians to be specific. And I didn't know how to get likes on my side. So guys, here's the funny thing, guys. The reason, now I just remembered. You all know my homeboy Grootman, ne? My homeboy Grootman. We come from the same hood. We have, fun enough, we have never met physically. I don't remember us meeting physically. If we met physically, it was once, I think. Yeah, I think. So my homeboy Grootman, So Grootman was the one putting pressure on all of us in Begersford. If you are from Begersford, you'd remember Grootman in 2014. There was what we call celebs. So there was this people who were just famous on Facebook, loved by everyone. Facebook beef was quite interesting. So Grootman used to be one of those people who were famous, you know, back in Facebook. So I was like, if I can get this guy's fame, he used to be a rapper by then. So if I can get this guy's fame, then it means people are gonna now start downloading my music, you know? It was like, you know what? I need to go for this method. So Grootman has been putting pressure ever since. Yeah, Grootman has been hustling, eh? Literally, he has been hustling. I'm just going to leave it like that. But yeah, he's the one who was putting pressure on all of us to become celebs. Instagram didn't even exist in our lives. We didn't give a shit about Instagram by then. Sharp. So after that, I signed up for this auto likes thing. So I signed up for this auto likes thing, and then after I didn't know how it worked, and then finally I figured it out. So I've realized that you tell this auto like system, it's a website. You just click how many likes you want. I started with 100 likes, it gave me 100 likes. I was like 1,000, it gave me 1,000, 5,000. It gives you likes and comments automatically. But the catch is that your account is also being used to like other people's posts who are as desperate as you. So that was the catch with that system, right? So I started being famous. People started knowing me, that yo, it's that guy who gets 100 likes in 1 minute and 1,000 likes in 5 minutes and 10,000 likes in a day. But if you check those likes, if you click and check who liked that post, yeah, it was fucking Indians. But I wasn't doing it to become famous for no reason. I want you guys to understand where the hustling comes in now. I wasn't doing it to become famous for no reason. I was doing it because I wanted people to give me attention and download my music. That's all I ever fucking wanted. Like, I just wanted people to download my music. What was so hard about people downloading my music? Sharp. I'm a hustler. Remember, if you call me a liar, that is your problem. Go and address it with your father. I'm a hustler. I am a hustler. I repeat. If you would say I am a liar, go wake up your father now and tell him that, boy, we need to discuss coach. Go and wake him up now and discuss it. Now I'm a hustler. I didn't do it for fame. I did it so people can fucking download my music, because people didn't give a shit about my music. People didn't even give a shit about me, for heaven's sake. So I had to make a plan. I got that system. Now people started paying attention to my music. You know, I started getting a little recognition. Real following was coming. You know, fake it till we make it vibes. We've all been there. Jay-Z has been there. Drake, everyone, name them. Oprah, they've all been there. You know what the fucking difference is? The difference is they will never tell you about the crazy shit that they've done, because they care about their reputation. Now I don't have a reputation. Everyone thinks I'm a scammer already, so I might as well say whatever that I want, you know, because I mean, what's the use of trying to get respect out of minions? Either way, so fuck it. Respect me or not, fuck it. Sharp. After that, people are now engaging in my content. That was my life 2014. It was all about being a celeb, auto likes, fake likes, and all that shit, fake comments. I used to hustle, all in the name of my music. That is the difference between me and you. When I no more you want to be famous on Instagram. For what? You want to be famous for what? You want to be famous and gain what? Do you have a plan? If you are famous, what is it that you're going to sell? If you are famous, what is it that you're going to promote? What is your plan? You just want fame. For what? No, I had a plan. I had a plan. That is the difference between you and me. I had a plan that once I'm famous, I'm going to make sure that I push my music and people will love it whether they like it or not. Now back to 2013, then I'll jump to 2015. Now 2013, I passed my matric January, went to varsity. My girlfriend at that time, we agreed that we're gonna love one another, we're gonna be there for one another. So her parents wanted her to study in UL, University of Limpopo, and now I decided to go to Pretoria, of course, right? Sharp, we separated March when we went home, Kadi holiday, 2013, and I saw her. I've realized that there is something wrong. Literally, there is something wrong with her, because like wait, moto hawa miti man, moto hawa miti. So koloi high feta, like when a GTI passes by, she says, "Oh, nice car," and in my head I'm like, "Oh, this girl." And then every time when nice, she screams. Then that's when I realized, oh, this girl has changed. Sharp. Fast forward. May, before my exam, she's the reason why I failed my exam, guys. Being honest, she's the reason why I failed my exam. So my best friend is scrolling through Facebook. On Facebook, there's something called a tag, where you can tag someone. So she has been tagged by this motherfucker, ne? Vincent Maratamsha. So she has been tagged by this motherfucker, and he's holding her and kissing her neck. So my best friend shows me this picture. Yo, guys, my heart was was heartbroken. My heart was heartbroken. So the guy's name, wait, I'll tell you the guy's name. Samuel. I forgot the guy's name, but I will remember it. I have their names written down. There are two niggas that I don't like even today, who took the love of my life back then. Sharp. After that, what happened? Oh yes, June. Okay, I was heartbroken. I didn't write my exam very well, honestly. Sharp. After that, June, what happened in June? Oh yes, I went home. So when I went home, like I saw her on this particular Saturday, because I went home on a Friday. I saw her and she broke up with me. It was June, towards the last week of June. She broke up with me. Guys. Waiti banyana ne? Banyana ke bo satani. Like, guys, I went to varsity so I can be an accountant at the municipality, steal money, come back and eat it with her. I was doing it for her. Next thing, she's leaving me. I'm trying this Facebook auto likes thing so I can be famous and have people download my music, book me everywhere I DJ, I make money, and I come back and still eat with her. She still didn't see a need to be with me. She left me. She dumped me. I remember I was crying, like literally crying. That was my first ever heartbreak. And imagine, guys, Bagotala, 2013, Bagotala, that time Osanna Karamukuku, because we only managed to move into a proper house in 2013 towards. So at that time, Bagotala, you still stay in a shack. When I get home, I still find that shack. It makes me more mad. I cry more. Guys, it was jokes aside, it was quite painful, getting dumped by someone that you think they are the love of your life, and You have your plans rotated as around them. That is why even today, 2024, I do not fucking make a plan and I include a woman inside. I make my money, I eat my money. I do not involve a woman inside my plans. Even today, I haven't healed. And I'm not even planning on healing anytime soon. I don't include a woman in my plans. I don't include a woman in my business, especially a woman that I'm personally involved. I do not do that shit. Those niggas will hurt you. Sharp. That's what happened to the relationship in 2013, guys. Now I'm moving to 2014 towards the end. I'm going to write exams, final exams and shit. 2015. I remember 2014 I failed. 2013 I failed. 2014 I still failed at TUT. Sorry, 16 December. When you guys were enjoying in 2014, 16 December. That's if you are still that's if you are still alive. 16 December, I got an email on a fucking holiday. It's an automated system, of course. I get a fucking email from Twan University of Technology, and they're saying that Hopotso Mutlani, we regret to inform you that you have been academically excluded. What this simply means that you are not allowed to register or study within our premises within the next 2 years. So basically, I was actually excluded for TUT for 2 years, literally 2 years excluded. So I was like, 2 years fucking excluded. So now it simply means that I need to go back home. That is 2014, 16 December. What TUT is saying to me is that 2015, nigga, you're not coming back to school. The same year, my dad lost his job. My dad was retrenched from the mine, and my dad has worked for that mine for 16 to 20 years, if I'm not mistaken. And I remember I was going through his documents, searching, because I knew how he did some of the finish ups at the house, like how he quickly finished up some of the things. He must have won Lotto. So I thought my dad won Lotto. So when I went through his documents, when I was searching, in 2014, I found okay, I knew he was excluded. I knew, but I found out that my dad was given his money, and my dad was given a total of about 33,000 rand for the past 16 to 20 years that he has worked for. That time, he has a problem with his lungs. He has problems with his eyesight. He has problems with some of the joints on his body. So already he was affected health-wise, and all he got was 33,000. So for me, that was a recall, like to say, hey, wake up from that dream. You can't go to work, you can't look for a job, you can't finish school and go look for a job. You need to think out of the box. You need to think like a millionaire. You need to fucking think like a billionaire. And it hit me hard. 2015, I went to varsity to go appeal. Luckily, there was what we call appealing. So when I went to appeal, there's a friend of mine called Stifler. So Stifler has been go TUT in 2008. Since 2008, he was go TUT. No, not 2000. Yeah, 2008. Yes. Yeah, when I was doing grade 8, he was in TUT doing first year. And when I went to TUT in 2013 doing first year, he was still doing first year. 2014, he was still doing first year. I failed with him as well. So Stifler is saying to me, "Oh boy, relax. I've literally been failing, and this is how you do it." So Stifler gave me a story that I need to write for appealing. Stifler says to me that you need to write that they were bewitching you. He gave me a scenario. So I wrote the story. So my appeal was very simple. Dear Dean. So there was a Dean by that time. Dear Dean, or HOD or Dean, however you want to call it, it's fine. So dear Dean, now I have a spiritual problem. So on my appeal, so every time when I study, I start seeing the drums, I start hearing noises of Madlozi music, and then when I stop studying, then I can't hear anything. So that was my story. And then sometimes when I'm sleeping at night, I would get dreams that I should do like crazy stuff, like harm myself and whatnot. And then every time when I try to open books, like I see blank, I start having headache. So part of my conclusion in my appeal, I've realized that I'm being bewitched. So what I did was I started going to church, right? So I wrote, there's this church called Grace Bible Church. So in my appeal, I wrote that I'm going to Grace Bible Church because it was big in Garangwa by that time. I don't know about now. So I wrote in my appeal that I'm going to Grace Bible Church. So they need to take me back because the pastor has prayed for me. So now I can see. When I study, I can see. They believed it. Sharp. 2015, they took me back. I went to study 2015. Study. Now I'm pushing music. Remember, all this time from 2014-15, I'm telling my parents that I'm passing. My parents think I'm passing. I'm not even going to school. I'm DJing, pushing music, pushing auto likes, releasing albums. So I even opened a new business. That's where now I knew that I deserve to be successful. So there was this niggas go campus, the cheese boy. So this cheese boys, yo guys, I need to have a juice. I'm tired of talking. Let me go get a juice because I'm tired. The fridge is empty. Yeah, no, guys, the fridge is empty. Yo, fridge, I'm going empty. So let me go inside the house and get a juice. I'm coming. I'm going inside the house to get a juice. Then I'll come back and continue, ne? So yeah. So I'm going to mute you guys. Yeah? Because I live, no. I was starting, Sha. I was starting. I will rap. So guys, I don't drink the acid anymore. Doctor's orders. I drink 100% juice fell. So actually, there's a glass inside the car, ne? So let me go pour the juice and I'll return this back. Ne? Yeah. I'll still continue. I'm still on 2015. Now. So you got to chela juice, you got glassing, then you get to la pay. Let's say water, then kill about the top. Ne? Let's awara ga di gems. Bentle ina di gems. Di gems di ka ra Corolla tatao. Corolla tatao ke yone na go gems. Yeah, Bentle ina di gems. Yeah. Yo. La gusha. Yeah. So no, go be juicy come. Some put why usa rinse class. The sanga fela le. Sanga fela umpuja the gems. Salo abana bar Bentley gare no. Salo ko bar Bentley na di gems gare. So atlo nga fela win. Corolla tata again na di gems. Wala netemo. No carrota, you are come toilet. Ska switch a camera mistake. Kata sun MT. Ojagin chichel red. Eh? Sarota, Emma. Up and down, I'll be a hole. So I crota as I could suddenly Lelena Pipiana Jamazulu. Toothpick. Yemna, it's handled with care. Ke tshwere ukare ke bazooka. Correct that day. And na akufetjo rota ke a phumula ka tissue. Angusha. Phumula ka tissue. Akufetjo rota ke a phumula ka tissue. I love myself. Gape ka nna ka switcha camera mistake go bona masepa mo. No, Capumula, Angusha. So, I'll fetch your rota, guys. I'll fetch your rota, so you get tissue, upumule, like upumule. I got this dick from very, very, very far. I got 4 injections for this dick. So now I'm going back. I'm going back now. Yo. So, where was I? Let me turn on the light. Yes. Wait, guys. Abobula maka 2 hours ke mmereka re ke fela ke no juice nyana. Juice wa e ga nocho. Ba bona Bentley nyana e magang. Hey, guys. Class e ga nocho le nna Bentley tjala na le maka solo lena. Eh? Kape guys. Le na Bentley tjala na di maka so di ran glass e ga pera nocho. How do I unlock this thing? I'm trying to unlock this thing, guys. I'm still on 2015 now. Don't worry, I will get to where you want me to get. I want to... Yeah, it's coming out. Yeah, it's coming out. Yeah, it's out. Yo, I'm so tired. No, I'm not telling you guys lies, but what I'm saying is, for 2 hours, hey, it's not pop and place. Sharp. Now I'm continuing. 2015. Where was I? Where was I, guys? 2015. Where was I? Please remind me, where was I? Where was I, guys? Please remind me, while I'm still drinking. Yeah, I'm pinching na juice gara bentlongusha. Color so cola, man. Oh yes, sharp. So 2015, there are this group of cheese boys go campusing, who are always like at the campus. What they basically they have laptops, right? So they have laptops. These laptops have viruses and whatnot. So I also came up with a business of actually fixing laptops. But the problem was I didn't know how to fix laptops. So what I did was that I came up with a plan. I went on YouTube and I checked how to fix a computer for an antivirus, and they gave me step-by-step guidance. So I took out a poster and I plugged it go library around campus, and students started contacting me saying, hey, please, my laptop has a virus. So I told them that I'm an IT specialist. Guys, there's a thin line between lying and hustling. I don't lie, I'm a hustler. There's a thin line and there's a difference. Just because your level of intelligence is not matured enough for you to understand that I'm not lying but hustling, don't make it my problem. Go wake up your father and talk to him about it. Now I'm not a liar, I'm a hustler. And then I started fixing computers. I made a bit of money, so that used to be my side hustle, ne? And then before that side hustle, I used to have another side hustle in 2009. So in 2009, I just remember it. That is why I keep on emphasizing, guys, I deserve to be successful. It's because I've always been hustling all my fucking life. So what happened? 2009, I used to Matema was basically some of the guys wanted to date girls, but they didn't know how to approach them. So I used to sell them pickup lines, like pickup lines for 15 rand. So I had like quite a large number of clientele, people buying pickup lines for 15 rand, and then after that they used to say those same pickup lines to girls and they would get them. So I used to hustle. Now back to 2015, after fixing computers, releasing music, doing all that shit, I did a lot. Auto likes, and I did everything, guys. I did everything that I could possibly do with all my energy, my everything you can ever think of. I honestly tried my best to tackle this life thing. I did my best to tackle this life thing. But unfortunately, when it's not time, right? So what happened was 2015 in December, I got excluded again. Literally, they excluded me again. And after that, after getting excluded, I was depressed. I thought of committing suicide, but I'm not suicidal, don't get me wrong. I was just looking at options that I could take. Suicide was part of my list, but I knew that I don't have the balls to commit suicide. So I scratched that one very quick, because dying is not pop and flays, eh? The next option was to become a thug and steal, but still I'm a good guy, so chances are even if I steal, I'll still return your things. So I literally had no hope, because it's been 4 years in varsity now and I can't point anything, you know. They chased me at school. I can't, you know, now I'm starting to give up. But another heart says, go to 2016 and try again, but this time do things differently. So a part of me knew that 2016 was my last year of hustling. Like, I knew that from 2016, if I don't make it, I don't deserve to breathe. That's my motto. I knew that I had to make it, but the problem was I didn't know how to make it. Like, literally, I didn't know. Guys, there's a guy called Ngo. Let me pin his comment. Ngoma spe amanga apuma kulomjita. Let me add this guy. Added you. So you are saying I'm lying. So I'm. Let me add you. I want us to just have a normal conversation as adults. I want you to tell me very well, where did I lie? So I've added you. Please accept. I'm still drinking. You will tell me properly. You'll tell me properly. Uh, when did I lie? And where were you when I was lying? The things that I'm saying now. So which would walk on again? Please accept the request. Mugoma pay before I lose it. Please accept my request, Mugoma pay. When Mzulu, accept my request so that we can address it when you are saying it's saying Goma's pair is unable to join. Firstly, you don't even have a proper phone. I'm requesting again. Please accept, my brother. I'm not fighting. I just want you to tell me, Ore, when you say I'm lying, which part did I lie about? And then along those lines, where were you? When I was lying, where were you? Where na bogupi mgomaspi. Bogupu when I'm gomaspi. I'm waiting. Let me drink. Oh, you're not accepting. You see, an uncircumcised Zulu man, he doesn't even have the balls to come and face me. Eh? Motoilengo raya le se kamo mona. Le retela ga sana le mogopa. Wa le bona le retela ga ba le mogopa wa le bona. Ka ba la re ya make sense gore ka photo mo re amanga a phuma kulo mojita. Ek fetsa ka re let us speak, and then you tell me gore amanga, where did I lie and where were you? Then you are nowhere to be found. You see, Mugoma Spemfanaka, go to the nearest mountain school and get circumcised, because the conversation that I'm speaking about here is not for small boys in Fanak. Unwana, umfana mzulu, unwana kakudu mfanaka. Unwana kakudu, lagana mochwa kwa mashu. Labana ka munka liya nyane. Wangusha mfanaka unwana. Ufo ba Zulwana mfanaka unwana ukasibuwe. You are no match for me in any different angle of life. You mention it, bring your father. Mugoma spe, bring your father. Add your mother. Add yourself, Lily 3. Your father, your mother, Lily 3. Still no match for me. Add your in-laws, your girlfriend, and their parents as well. Add them, still you are not a match for me, Mugomaspi. So you don't want to go on with me, Mfanaka. Unwana. Unwana wa Mzulu. Ufobali Zulu. Unwana Mfanaka. You. Mugomaspe. Mugomaspe. Never trust social media. You have the balls to type, but when it's time to dance to the music, now you're making us look like bad people. Eh? Already in-law girlfriend girlfriend tewe. Still, you are no match for me. You don't even form 1% of what I am. Bring all your cows, all your everything that you think your father has, including all his cars, all your father's cars. They still don't match to this seat. I'm not talking about the car. ungwana. Mukon must be ungwana. You are a small boy. You are a small, you are a juju, you are a pupu, you are a kumbus, you are a nukumbus, you are a shumbus, you are a kulbus. Ungwana. Ukasibilele namfana. Ukasibilele namfana wena. In any direction. Kapanga Capitec le Bank. Was ungwana. Ungwana mfana. Some driver taxi ka usana mfana. Samoda and o sa mpotsa ka sethunya ke na le dithunya tsa go feta a ke tsebe o sa mpotsa le ka sethunya ba reno mozulu mfana o sa ba thoma o ngwana wa nkwa ke o nkwele o ka se tla e bušeletša o tlo mpotsa gore amanga a phuma kulo mjita bo le kae wene le mareta a go sa circumcisiwe bo le kae wene bo le kae ke bolela ka dutša lempopo mo o tšhela dutša mazulu ga lela mazulu le jwang ka botseleng ke mang ga nena mothakonyane le mtšea kae yena o tswa kae ga botse yena mothakonyane o tlile jwang mo o fitlhile jwang mo a o qualify mšha ke tlo gapola le ba geno ka moka o sa ntwaela nnyana se nna tšhomi ya gago mogonaspe mogomaspe tšwela pele o drive taxi mfana o nwe le black label tše mfana tše o ka sa di kgone ke tša mapedi o ngwana mfana le go ba tle ba go botša ba re sia egoli se rana egoli o ngwana ke rana Africa mšha o botše tatago le mmago ka nna ba ntseba onkwele jwale ayanda umborile mothako umborile bobori ke tšwa pele ka torisaka a re ke ngwale caption ya gape a zulule mona la nga fela mona o ka fotla mo ntšha mareta wa re a mangala ka phuma kolo mojita a mangala ka phuma kolo ko mojita wa ntseba mša mareteng tsa wa fananyana wa sa ese khamo o dira ka mogopo mo semenyong ke one go dirago how I blew 60 million ke sa tšwela pele mpotera a manga a phuma kulo mjita no mmagwe mosathanyoko ile dube le gaya wena or yona eo 20 ke tla toni mang no wa nkgopisha mthako ke tla toni mang 2015 again yeah so 2015 obviously I thought of giving up literally I thought of giving up nothing is working out, man. I've tried everything, literally everything you can think of. I can't, yeah, literally. So I'm going to 2016 now. 2016, remember 2015, I was excluded again. So 2016, I have to appeal again. So I didn't waste time. Luckily, I knew that I think they changed either the appeal team or the dean, but the team that was receiving those appeals was not the same team. So meaning that it's new people. So I just need to continue with my story, but I just need to tweak it then there. So I'm still continuing with the witchcraft story. I wrote witchcraft story, you know me, and then they have approved me. But there was a condition of approval on my second appeal. The condition was this was the last appeal. This was like the last chance. Me? Shut. 2016, January. I'm still fixing computers. February, I'm still fixing computers. March. Remember, 2016, I've given up on music. I told myself that I don't want to do music anymore. I'll come back and do music when I have money. So, meaning that if I don't make money, I'm not coming back to do music. That is why today, very today, I'm one of the few DJs in the country that go to a gig with a Bentley while they got paid 2,000 for that gig. I don't do it for money. I'm too much now. I go to a gig because I love DJing, nothing else. I don't do it for money. I don't get angry when I don't get bookings. I turn down bookings. I don't do this for money. I do it because I love it. One of the few DJs who go to gigs with Bentleys. One of the few, if not the only. Anyways, it's a story for another day. I'm telling you this so that you can understand that you need to make money. Then leave your passion after. Passion don't pay bills. I had to do what I had to do. February, same thing. March, that's when my story started now. A friend of mine, best friend by then, comes to me and says, Coach, uh, okay, I wasn't coach by then, per se, publicly. I was a bit of coach, but yeah, in my private space, they called me Tsekeleke, yeah. So he comes to me and says, Tsekeleke, there is this thing that can make us rich. He came with Pipcoin. If you remember, there was something called Pipcoin. Didn't understand what it was or what was happening in those logistics, but that's what he came with. And after Pipcoin, I followed the Pipcoin story. What's happening with the Pipcoin? How do I invest? And one Pipcoin was 100 Rand by then. They were saying that you buy the Pipcoin, it's gonna get value and you're gonna make more money. I didn't understand the logistics. So I decided that I'm not I'm not gonna engage in that. I'm not gonna engage in that one because I don't understand it. My biggest problem was understanding it more than anything. So I didn't understand it. Right? Sharp. So no, it wasn't Bitcoin. No, not Bitcoin. Pipcoin. Pipcoin. Sharp. The second one was Triple M. He came back with Triple M and says, Yo, Mfanak, if you invest in this one, you're going to get rich. So Triple M was the one that I actually liked more because they're saying that if you invest 100 Rand for 12 months, you're going to get 13,000 Rand. So I actually envisioned myself making money with that one. That was March. That, that March, I invested in that Triple M thing. Right? I didn't know it was a scam, by the way. So I invested in that Triple M thing. Sharpo. After Kifeto Investor, what happened was, oh yes, all went well. I invested, I think it was, I don't remember the amount, but it was above 1,000. And I was bound to get 15,000 in 2 months or something, if I remember it correctly. Sharp. So after that, uh, March passed. April 2016, I remember it was time for Moria, like going to ZCC Moria. A friend of mine comes back with another business idea and he says to me that, Yo Mfana, there is this thing called Forex trading. This one, I know I've brought scams before, but this one is real. You need to try it. You see, God, ne? God works in mysterious ways. Listen to what I've said from the beginning till now, and you can understand the build up in opportunities. I've always been ready for the next opportunity to make money. I didn't know which one was going to work for me. That is the difference between you and I. Sharp. After that, what happened? Yes. So he told me about Forex. And of course, at first, I didn't entertain it. I was like, this is just one of your scams. But another thing in my heart said, try this one. Right? And on the 4th, if not the 3rd, it was the 4th of April. Between those 2 dates, That is when I actually opened my first trading account without having any trading experience. Literally, right? So that's when the story actually now started. The real story of how I blew 60 million sharp. Now, remember what I've said from 2004 till present. Ne? All the build ups, all the hustles that I've done from auto likes, music, auto downloads, you name them all, fixing computers. I've literally tried everything. Triple M. I've literally tried everything that I could possibly think of. Masturbation, I've tried everything. And this is how my story is starting. Guys, I love you so much. I will see you on part 2 when I start from April 2016. I love you guys. Good night. Kilapile no. Come Swana, or whenever I have a chance, I'll come back for part 2. I'll pick it up from 2016 till whenever as to how I blew 60 million. Mwah! Bye bye. Kitin koskomora no. Lintaga na kulele. Ay lelo wa marete. Kuna tuya batho ba ntsilikishego. Mfano la mzulu wa marete. Le mongwanyo le na barke mamanga.